It's a lot more mental than people think.
He understands the fact that he's not even to the full potential of himself, and he wants to continue to push and become even better.
It's hard to tackle someone that's been in the weight room, and it's like easier to shed small tackles and stuff like that, be able to get out of the pocket, all that stuff. I credit it to the weight room.
I'm Vandagriff, one of the best quarterbacks in the country.
Woke up this morning about 6 o'clock, got here at 6:30. It's the off season, but it's only right to get a workout in before school. So today we're going to be doing our bench cars, which is a superset between bench and power cleans. Then we're going to go to tier 1, which is chin ups, dumbbell stability press, and then we're going to do shrugs. And then after that, we'll probably do an ab circuit as a whole team.
You can see that the way he carries himself and the way that he goes about his business and the way he talks to his teammate. He does a great job of picking everybody up and making sure that they're ready to run through a brick wall for him.
What's your why? That's what goes through my head, because I know in a couple of years I'm going to thank myself for these 6:30 a.m. workouts. The wolf climbing the hill is always hungrier than the wolf on top of the hill, and that's what I tell myself. My dad, he was like, he goes, you play like you're number 1, he's like, but grinding like you're number 2 at all times. This year we're coming for it all, trying to win a game out in Texas, trying to win a game on ESPN against Rabun County, then ultimately win a state championship. But all that stuff, we're gonna take it week by week, try to go 1-0 every week until we get the region championship, until we get the state championship. The main thing for me is just to keep my arm loose and all the stretches and stuff while we're still doing the bench press, and like maybe sometimes during the season I'll do the dumbbell bench press, but keeping stress off my arm, and it helps me be able to take hits that I'm not looking for.
He's done a great job of showing up since he was a freshman. And I think that's what has kind of set him apart in a way, has given him the platform to stand on. And he knows he doesn't want to be the next Trevor, he wants to be the first Brock. And at the end of the day, that's what makes him special.
Brock, he's an excellent playmaker. He's a great player when it comes to his feet.
I think I'd describe Brock as a kid who's actually pretty unique in his skill set. He's got plenty of arm. He's got the ability to throw from the pocket, but he really does have the intangible of being able to move outside the pocket and then make a play when something's not necessarily there in the first designed aspect of the play. He can still make something happen, and he usually does a great job with his decision making when it comes to that, and I think that's what separates him. I think it's pretty easy to see that he believes he's the man. And that's how you should when you walk out into the field. You should feel prepared to the point to where you don't believe failure is an option.
It's a blessing to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the country. It's awesome. I mean, it's something to look back on and say, it's glad to see people are noticing hard work and that's paying off, but I wouldn't care if I was 200th in the country. Just on Friday nights, it's about winning. All that stuff does not matter, and the other team doesn't care if you're the number 1 guy or the number 300 guy. To be considered in the topics as one of the greats to come out of the state of Georgia. And growing up with guys such as Deshaun Watson, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, being able to even be considered in the same sentence as those guys is unbelievable, because just seeing the stuff they've done and the amount of lives that they've touched, knowing that that could be me in a couple of years means a lot, and I just thank God for it. I think what makes me different is just the ability to extend the play. I think my legs help me out a lot, but I can't be getting used to some of this stuff because I'm not gonna be able to get away with it in college, because the athletes just get bigger and better and faster and stronger. My why is just my family, and just chasing greatness is the main thing, because I don't want to cheat myself and look back on it and say, man, I could have done this better.
Woo! Oh! Yo, boys, Aki, I've been trying to tell you. You trying to get Aki like me? I only wear overtime drip, that's why. That's why I'm Aki. And get Aki like me. Go click the link in the bio right now. You better cop out. Cop like 5 shirts, because you need them all week. And check out these videos right here and subscribe. Stop playing with me.